Hi guys, so today we're going to have a look at the high grade Nobel Gundam. It's not a bad Gundam for its size. I've got a couple of gripes with it, but apart from that it's not bad. It's got the normal Gundam colors, it's got the white, the blue, the red, a little bit of yellow here and there, a lot of yellow here because of the hair, but if you take that part out, normal Gundam colors. I haven't actually put too many stickers on. I've put one for the collars and for the chest, but I was actually thinking of changing the color scheme around when I paint it. Don't know what exactly. Maybe go for a little bit of the, different schoolgirl uniforms, and I'll check out a couple of different animes to see a nice color scheme. But I was thinking of changing it around while painting it. Articulation, not bad. 360 here at the shoulders, 360 under the shoulder for the arm. You can go in and out. It does only bend about 90 degrees, 95 degrees, so not that much there. The wrist itself will move a lot. It's a ballpoint chin. The legs got actually very nice articulation in the legs. If you move the skirts out of the way, goes up sideways that much. So it can actually do, if you can get the head hair out of the way, it can do the splits. Not bad. Not bad at all. Can go front by that much, which is not bad. And it can bend about 90 degrees at the knees as well, because it doesn't have two joints. It's got one joint, which is a little disappointing because I know they can do a lot better in this scale now. But it's okay. The ankles are my biggest problem. If you look at it, there is no polycaps here. There's just this circle, and it goes in there. That's it. It's held on by friction. So these things are going to be coming out very soon. And if you move it too much or a little bit too much in the wrong direction, it'll pop off. So this is my biggest problem with this kit. Okay, so that's about it. The neck itself is not bad. It's got the chicken forward and backwards. It does turn, but because of the hair, it can only look about that far. So not too much sideways. And again, same thing because of the hair. It doesn't really look up that much. Okay, so now for accessories, we do get this. It's a nice stand. It's not a clear, and it's not a solid color. It's somehow in the middle. It's kind of translucent. But we get two options. We can use this one with the connector, and we can give her some kind of a flying pose, or we can use this one over here, and we can give her a normal standing pose. Now this is a second piece, by the way, so we can take it apart and use this one at the bottom here in case we don't want to go too high. This is kind of a nice extension that we can use, and I'm assuming this is going to be mainly for the God Gundam when they're kind of using them together. Apart from that, you do get a couple of hands. These ones are for the high-grade God Gundam, and they're specifically given so they can do this specific pose, where the God Gundam is holding the Nobel Gundam in her hands. Yeah, they're overplaying this one in my opinion. Apart from that, the Nobel Gundam does get a couple of hands of her own. She gets these open hand ones, both the left and the right. And you also get a closed one for the other side. Instead of this one over here, you can also use the beam saber on the other hand. Speaking of beam sabers, you do get this beam saber, which is one of the straight ones. Now she doesn't have any of the normal beam sabers. She's only got this material, the flimsy one. So you can use this. It's kind of like a whip kind of thing, And this is the one that everyone wants to see. This is the nice swirly one. Now she does hold it quite nicely in her hand, so it's a nice snug fit, so the beam saber is not going to be popping around. And she can do a number of different poses. The most common one obviously is when she puts it up on her head, if I can get it, and then you get the swirly part all around her. There you go. So that works nicely. That's it for me. I hope to see you guys at the next review.